basically you're getting 4 for the price of 2, because the original book was just 2 front cover, back cover, story, how to. And it was about change and just projects and just getting people to understand projects. But of course, in the intervening years, many things have changed. One thing which changed is I had a client who came to me and said, Eddie, I'd like you to make all our projects perfect. And I went, I'm a mad person. And I laughed at them. And they said, no, I mean it. Okay. And I laughed again because perfect projects, don't be silly. Anyway, so once you start digging into it, you realize that you can make projects good, which is what the first book does, the basics. But the reason that they're not perfect is not just through the project, it's through with the people, the surrounding, the inputs, the outputs. It's much more complex. It's also cultural. And a lot of it is to do with the fact that the way people think about projects has some built-in errors. For example, they'll launch a project and then, how's it going? And then they discuss what they did last week. So the whole process of moving forward is done by reviewing. So it's like you're driving your car and you go, how are we doing? And you go, let me look at the rearview mirror. It's a bit batshit crazy. But that's how projects are run. And so part of what I was doing was trying to change the mindsets and the norms so that we could drive by looking through the window, so that we could understand what comes next, so we could bring in all the senior people and they'd make decisions in a timely manner and so on. So that was an extra book I've added. So now it was 2, now it's 3, but the fourth one is probably the most intriguing to me because it's fashionable to talk about transformation. AI is going to transform everything. Digital transformation. We're transforming our country, etc. Everyone's in transformation. And they use the words change, transformation, projects, programs as if they're all interchangeable. Of course, they're not. Transformation comes from things which actually alter. And the best example, without any explanation, is imagine a caterpillar. Caterpillars, they've got lots of legs, hairy, a bit strange, eating and munching leaves. So caterpillars are not the same as butterflies. And butterflies are not just caterpillars where you suck some wings on them. They're completely different things. Caterpillars eat leaves, butterflies fly. One transforms into another because it loses all the things it's good at, like walking and eating leaves, and it invents all these things it couldn't imagine. You don't go to a caterpillar for flying lessons. They're probably scared of heights anyway. So transformation is different. So I tried to make the fourth book really about what makes transformation work, what makes people trip over. So for example, if somebody says they're transforming and they can tell you what they're transforming to, they've already failed. Because you can't go to a caterpillar and say, what are you going to be? Well, when I grow up, I'm going to be a butterfly. How does that work? I don't really know. No, of course, they have no clue. So that's very much the. So you've got 4 books for the price of 4 books for the price of 2. Except the price of the book is a bit higher than when it was just 2 books, but forget that.